Flu deaths in Hamilton County this year are higher than the 5-year average. Health officials are seeing more people in hospitals too. Several schools closed in January, including an entire district that shares one building. Larry SEWARD is in Cleves with that story.
Inside Three Rives' only campus, crews mopped, scrubbed, and on the surface cleaned out the flu bug.
I want them to understand how that's going to impact them in the long run.
But in Mr. Morgan's 8th grade algebra class, where his game of life teaches math so well that former students give him plaques, germs are spoiling one key equation.
When they're in and out and you're missing the material, that's a detriment to them, but also just to the whole. I've seen how many kids have been out for long stretches, teachers out for their kids or for themselves. So this year by far has been the most that I've ever seen in my 9 years.
In January, 600 students and 50 teachers stayed home sick, but not necessarily with the flu. Statewide, the number of people getting the flu is higher than Ohio's 5-year average. In Hamilton County, people landing in the hospital with it hit a 5-year high. Flu death rates are up 2%, too.
We thought maybe that it would be an early peak, and we did actually notice a small peak at the end of 2019, and so we were kind of hopeful that that might be it.
In Northern Kentucky, Health Department epidemiologists charted 2 peaks, one last fall, then a surprise surge last month, with flu cases on par with last year nationally. Local doctors wonder why it hit tri-state communities harder. Vaccines, how well they match flu strains, play a role. So does etiquette. It's why the health department asked an employee to sneeze on camera, open doors, then used a blue light to show his germ spread. It's part of a campaign to drain bad habits.
It would be easy to be fatigued, you know, it may be that advice is something we've all heard and we just let it kind of fall out, but it is really important to take heed to that. So many diseases, more than just the flu, would be prevented with good hand washing practices.
Back at Three Rives, administrators practice plans to handle COVID-19 should it reach campus. And Mr. Morgan, he's using online tools to keep learning part of the equation even when chairs are empty. Three Rives School Board members and superintendent consulted with the Hamilton County Health Department before closing campus in January, and they have plans to do it again should another virus threaten their campus. In Cleves, Larry SEWARD, WCPO 9 News.